You mentioned the sabotaging your campaign and intercepting mail. What about, you've got down here electromagnetic assaults, illegal surveillance and GPS tracking? Can you elaborate on what that is?
Yes, I can. Another thing that has happened is I have been assaulted on a regular basis through electromagnetic technology. That includes microwaving, infrasound, VA satellite. To learn more about that, you would need to go online and look up electromagnetic technology. Also look up the Norm Rabin case and look up the Jesus Mendoza case. And there are other cases online as well. My case was filed in the United States Court of Federal Claims. I'm on the verge of filing an appeal regarding that case. This is supposed to be secret technology used by the federal government. I feel that Metro Council has used this technology illegally. Another thing that has happened is I have been assaulted on a regular basis through electromagnetic technology. That includes microwaving, infrasound, VA satellite. To learn more about that, you would need to go online and look up electromagnetic technology. Also look up the Norm Rabin case and look up the Jesus Mendoza case. And there are other cases online as well.
Talk a little bit about item 4 on your flyer here about electromagnetic assaults.
Yes, I can. And first I'd like to start with the motive. The motive for the assaults, I believe, as I stated, everybody in Louisville, this includes the police, which I've stated, the sheriff's office, the mayor's office, Kentucky Attorney General's office, all the offices here, state police commissioner's office, have told me, and I have taped them. I have tapes of this, and I also have voicemail messages, and I have certified receipts. We have been told not to assist you. Now, the motive for the assaults against me are for the following reason. My grandchildren were taken illegally by the state for federal funding, and they were also abused in state's care, beaten, made to go without food, and illegally placed for adoption. That's one of the motives. I received no assistance from the government at all. It became a cover-up. The second reason is Reverend Coleman, myself, Elizabeth Elliott sitting next to me, Russell Whitcliffe, Daniel Cobble, Vicki Page, and Rose Perry. We all filed a class action lawsuit against several federal judges in federal court here. That was Simpson, Hayburn, Kaufman, Russell, and several other ones. Moyer, I can't think of all of them right now. That's another reason why I feel I've been targeted. The other reason is I was a victim of a hate crime here in which I was assaulted 3 times. I had a substance thrown on my body at Bluegrass Automotive. I also have a CD of my coworkers discussing killing me, taking me to the KKK, how they want to ballpark a nigger. I received no assistance from the FBI. Everybody tried to cover it up, and they tried to give me $7,500. I have all this documentation. I did not accept it. All the documentation is in this file. At any rate, I noticed when all this started happening, my phone started getting intercepted. I could not call out on my phones. Then they started destroying property in my home. TVs, I've had about maybe 4 or 5 TVs destroyed. I've had about 7 telephones or more, computers, fax machines, all of these things destroyed. Also, my car radio was destroyed. I have no children, so I take care of all of my things. I live alone. Then I noticed that this signal was coming through my phone, and I have taped the signal also. I have 3 or 4 tapes of different noises coming through my phones, including the echoes, all of those things as well. My birth certificate being changed. They changed my birth certificate. My telephones in my office, when I had my office, were intercepted. I had an extra line in my office that AT&T put in my office, but I got home one day from a job that I had, and I had a voicemail message from AT&T, which I have, that says, "Connie, this is Neil with AT&T. We came out to service 449-7073, but the problem we have is 449-3912, I think was my number. They said it was not my line, They didn't know what it was, but AT&T put it in. Then I noticed that I was being assaulted through electromagnetic technology. I did not know what it was, but every time I was on my phone, these signals would come through. And what the signals do, they paralyze your thoughts, things of that nature. Sometimes people would hear a noise on the other end of the phone that I wouldn't hear, but I could feel it. Then I noticed satellites over my home. I thought they were cameras, but they were satellites. So then I started getting attacked via satellite, which I didn't understand that either. But I started logging everything that happened. And I started researching the internet. They started destroying my computer, so I couldn't look up anything. As I researched the internet, I found Norm Rabin's case regarding the electromagnetic technology. And you can look online and find his case. It's a federal case. I also found a case from Jesus Mendoza, who also was assaulted by electromagnetic technology, VA satellite, VA phones, things of that nature. I looked up another case that was filed in 2009, and I found a person in the military who was implanted illegally, and he was complaining that when the government took the implants out, they left residue from the implants, and he was trying to keep it secretive. And I have his case number and name also at home. Matter of fact, I probably have about 20 cases regarding people being assaulted by electromagnetic technology. Elizabeth, sitting next to me, I have been with her when the pharmacy, CVS in particular, gave her the wrong medication and lied to her and stated that the doctor told her to give her the medication. But we called on my cell phone and got the doctor, and the doctor stated he did not tell CVS Pharmacy that. That was on 4th Street. I'm a witness to that.